Did you know that cutting corners always helps you pay more afterwards? Why not make it better to just do that which you must properly from the beginning? Funny that, because I'm actually speaking to myself as well with this. There are many things that we embark on in life that we want to experience and want to do. And so, why would you want to cut corners in experiencing that thing? Is it just because you want to say, I've done it and tick a box? Will you enjoy it better that way? Or is that hastily done and rush, if I can put it in that term? I was having a conversation with someone today, and we were speaking on the quality of a particular object, and their job was to fix that object. But I understood, due to wear and tear, that it's run its course, it's had its day. So, in terms of quality, it was good enough to serve me over 2 decades. However, it's time to now, throw that away. But in terms of the work quality, was what we were touching on. So the good was good, but the way it was installed was not good. And we were saying, that unfortunately, this is what people have to put up with when the quality of work is not up to a standard. And so it made me think of the word cutting corners. And I used to use that term a lot as a young girl, about 20, just over 20 years. I used to use that term when I would be working, because I would see people do things, charge money, and the standard is not up to par. It's not worth the money that the people are paying for. And yes, they come back to rectify that which wasn't dealt with in the beginning, so it costs them twice as much. And when you're thinking about work, why would you want to do something twice over just for the sake of money? Wouldn't quality be more sufficient? Because with the quality you get more recognition, more people, and then you've got more of a business under your belt. So that's just one avenue, you could look at this at. The next one is in terms of quality now. For me, one of it, well, I won't use me as an example, but let's just say it's a job that has to be done and someone's home has to stay clean or sanitized. Let's just say that person's on a budget and the use of their goods is tailored towards the amount of times that they know they're going to use those things. Now, if someone is filthy or a job needs to be fulfilled and that requires people to come in and mess up that which is already set, then it puts that person in a deficit, because now they have to exert energy. Now they have to use and utilize tools and equipments that was not for that particular job. And on top of that, that's more money. So it always seems to fall back on the cutting of corners and what that entails, or the after effects, the ripple effects it entails once the issue arises. I have a peace and good day message that I put out, and one of the very first ones that I put out back in 2022 was about never doing anything for the sake of convenience, because it will cost you in the long run. These messages are there to give you peace of mind of some sort, for you to remember words of wisdom. They say old wise tales. And it's funny because how I used to hear those words as a child was old lies tales. That's how I used to hear it. Old wise tales. It used to sound like people are saying that these words are lies, right? Tales. But it's not. It's tales as in Tells, not Tale, as we've been made to think of when it comes to stories that are made believe, that are not true. To dispel all of that, I thought I'd just mention that words of comfort to ease the mind, not make you so apprehensive and or nervous or anxious. Another example about cutting corners is patience. We do things in haste and we don't wait until the actual time when a particular thing is ripe and on time. You don't reap the full benefits of the so-called thing. And let's use the example of a fruit. So bananas, I'm sure you've heard bananas are radioactive. Once upon a time, that was the words going around. But bananas have potassium in them, right? But bananas is a fruit, it is natural. And it can take on certain properties depending on the stage of its development. So when a banana is not ripe, it is highly acidic. Its pH is acidic. When a banana is fully ripe, and this is the part that people don't like to eat, when it's soft and it's translucent and it's malleable, you know, first thing they're looking at is the skin. That's the best part. That's to tell you that it is okay to eat meat. That is when the alkalinity of the banana is there, which is good for your body because it's less starchy and it's a lot softer on your stomach to digest. And then the properties will do what it needs to do. If you've got any unwanted, you know, little pests in your system, anything, you know, this is what that pH level will do. Here is just to remind us that quality is most definitely important than speed and quantity, and just doing things for the sake of experiencing, but you're not taking on the full experience because you're not allowing yourself to be. You just want to do it. You're not waiting, you know. And think about what you do and how that affects another person. We already know if someone is very short in their response and their words, that naturally is going to make another person feel a certain way. They will notice that you are short. Will they suspect it's them? Maybe, maybe not, depending on the person. But again, it's the delivery. But the word short is what I'm focusing on here. It leaves a what's going on type of note. So I will leave it here. This is Diamond Speaks, coming right back at you. Remember to never cut corners.